Sales of COVID-19 drugs have fallen sharply in the past few months, with some drugs seeing a fall of over 90%. The reason for such a fall has been mainly due to the decline in COVID-19 cases, the milder Omicron variant in Wave 3 versus the more virulent Delta in Wave 2, and in some cases, a revision in treatment protocols. AWACS, which collects this data, says that these drugs, which had a direct role to play in the treatment of COVID-19, saw a rapid dip as the severity and the number of infections came down drastically. Let's look at the data of some of these key drugs. For example, the popular one, the cheaper antiviral drug Favipiravir, the drug which is produced by at least 40 pharma companies in India, saw sales fall 96% in Wave 3 versus the peak in Wave 2. To put it into numbers, companies sold around 700 crores of Favipiravir in March to May of 2021, the 3 months which saw the peak of Wave 2, only for it to fall to around 30 crores in December 2021 and Jan 2022. Similar case with an other orally administered medicine, the much debated anti-parasitic drug IVERMECTIN. Sales shot up to close to 150 crores in the peak 3 months of Wave 2, only for it to fall by over 70% from November 2021 to Jan 2022. And what about drugs for more serious COVID-19 cases, drugs which were administered only in hospitals? The data on these drugs corroborated with the negligible hospitalization seen in Wave 3. For example, Gilead's antiviral injection Remdesivir, which was licensed to 7 Indian companies to manufacture, saw sales plummet 88% from the peak of Wave 2. From average sales of close to 100 crores in March to May of last year, companies sold only around 35 crores of the drug in Wave 3. Similarly, the other set of hospital-administered drugs otherwise used for the treatment of diseases such as even cancer were repurposed to be used for severely to critically ill COVID-19 patients. This category comprises of the likes of Roche's Tocilizumab, Biocon's Tocilizumab, Bevacizumab, amongst others. These drugs too saw a huge fall in sales when it came to COVID-19. For example, Tocilizumab saw an average sale of around 49 crore per month in the peak of Wave 2. This fell to an average of around 1 crore in Wave 3. Similarly, Bevacizumab sales fell from a peak of 41 crores in May of 2021 to 16 crores in 2022 Jan, a fall of 60%. Meanwhile, there were almost zero sales of Tocilizumab in Jan of 2022. So what is the status of these drugs? Companies have said sales have fallen sharply and they are now servicing demand both in domestic and export markets on a need basis. A case in point would be Remdesivir. Also, many companies are back to selling the drugs for their original uses. For example, Tocilizumab is back to being sold mainly for arthritis, what it was originally used for. However, let's leave you with an interesting finding in the drug IVERMECTIN. Interestingly, the average sales have risen post the pandemic. For example, in 2019, companies sold only around 2 crores of the drug per month, which rose to an average monthly sale of around 8 crore in 2020 and 22 crores in 2021 per month. Yes, while COVID-19 is a reason, doctors say there is more awareness of the drug and is being prescribed as an antiviral. It was interestingly described by a doctor as now the lifebuoy and the hammam of the antiviral drug category.